Hey, paisanos, it's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show!
With the Mario Brothers and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If your sink is in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers. Hooked on the brothers. Yo, you're in for a treat, so hang on to your seat. Get ready for adventure and remarkable feats. You'll meet Koopas and Troopers, the princess and the others. Hanging with the plumbers, you'll be hooked on the brothers. To the bridge.
Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Pixels and Animation. I am one of your hosts, Steve, Joe, and Mike, and joining me in this episode, as always, is TV's Mr. Neil.
I give you these 10 Koopamandments.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, just wow. How did they even... Oh, we'll get into it. I just don't know. And of course, we're going to be continuing on with Super Mario Bros. Super Show reviews as we talk about the next 3 episodes of the Super Show. I gotta say, I wasn't sure if we were going to make it to episode 9 after that one episode last week. It was like, my faith was lost in this series.
If someone hadn't knocked the gun out of my mouth, I probably wouldn't have made it.
Why am I flashing to Easter eggs? The kid in the stroller with the gangster oh, I still don't know how they got away with that. Alright, so we're just gonna get straight into it with these episodes today after this.
Plumber's Log, number 1000 BC. We'd arrived in Pyramid Land, where we'd heard the mushroom people were in real trouble. King Koopa had appointed himself pharaoh and was forcing everyone to live by a set of evil laws.
Look, it's Koopa's 10 Koopamandments. Koopamandment number 1. Thou shalt give Koop Pot all your gold coins.
Koopamandment number 2. Thou shalt hire no plumbers.
Mamma mia, look at Koopamandment number 6. Thou shalt eat no pasta. This time, that crummy Koopa's gone too far.
Come on, we've got to free the mushroom people from Koopa's terrible Koopamandments.
First up today is the 10 Koopamandments. Damn it, I can't even say it right. Holy crap. Alright, so before we get to that, we got Zen Doubt Mario is the live action clip, and that was interesting. Isn't that the one where the game show, right?
Zen Doubt, I thought that was...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Zen Mario, that's Luigi winning an art contest.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But in the animation segment, the 10 Koopamandments, Mario and company help General Washington. Oh.
Wait, the 10 Koopa, you are all mixed up.
Oh, crap. See what bad rap does to you, ladies and gentlemen? Good old rap crap. Okay, yeah. The Artist was the live-action segment, and yeah, okay. Yeah. Koopa has turned almost everyone in Pyramid Land to bricks for his new Sphinx-like thing in his own image. I can't say Koopinks. Well, I just did, but that just looks so wrong. So Mario's group must find a way to rescue them. Featured song? Can you guess?
Oh, I don't know offhand. No, I have no idea.
I cannot believe they got away with this on television. Walk like an Egyptian.
Oh no!
The Bengals walk like an Egyptian.
Wow.
Don't you just love it? Oh, and okay, I am someone, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm trying to think how I can word this without. Okay, my mom was raised Roman Catholic. She then, later in life, became a Baptist. I consider myself Christian. I'm spiritual, but not religious.
Yeah.
I do not feel that I need to go to, and I've said this many times before over the last 15, 20 years, so this is nothing new. It might be new for people that are listening to this show, but I don't feel like I need to go to some rusted out, leaky old building and listen to some crusty old man preaching at me for 2.5 hours every Sunday. I have my own personal relationship with God, and I believe in a God, and I believe in Jesus, and I believe in heaven and hell and all that stuff. But it's like, I do not practice religion whatsoever. I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious. And when was it released? Prince of Egypt was 98 in DreamWorks. Yeah. I did not see the Prince of Egypt until last year. I had no. And part of it is when I was living with my dad and my stepmom here in Kentucky back when I was 13, 14, my stepmom basically forced me to go to church. And it's one of those things where when your parents force you to do something, you don't ever want to do it ever again. So it's like anything to do with religious stories or religious anything, I just didn't care about. I watched The Prince of Egypt last year, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool, and I mean, I knew the story of Moses and all that stuff from being raised on it as a young child. But it's so strange when it shows up in something like this. I have a bad feeling that I don't remember hearing anything at the time, but obviously we didn't have the internet back then. But back then news programs were not even entertainment news, but actual news programs would report on stories like, hey, the PTA is striking against this on television, or that you would hear stuff as a regular news story, whereas nowadays you have Twitter, Facebook, entertainment sites, entertainment news, that kind of thing. I don't remember hearing anything about any backlash about this episode, but there had to have been backlash, because this is just this to me is an insulting episode. They did not handle this well. And whoever had the idea to put this together just honestly needs to be shot. I'm sorry. You just don't. It goes back again to what I was saying about putting the characters in a story and then at the end breaking the fourth wall and bringing them back into the Mushroom King. You just don't do that, and you don't do the Ten Commandments as a Super Mario Brothers cartoon, damn it.
I don't even know why they called it that, because the Koopamandments were just like it was just a gag at the beginning of the episode. The rest of the episode had like nothing to do with it. And if I had done an episode like this, I would at least have taken a pot shot at Charlton Heston. I mean, come on, it's like you have a golden opportunity to do a joke like that and you blow it. I mean, Animaniacs did that all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. Any other thoughts on the plot?
Not on the plot of the cartoon. I do want to go back to the live action segment just for a second, if I can. The live action segment where Luigi won an art contest for drawing a good picture of Tippy Turtle. Tippy Turtle is a skit from Saturday Night Live with this turtle who goes around annoying people, and it's actually really funny. People out there listening to this should go on Hulu or whatever and try to find some episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was kind of like a weird reference. I'm like, oh, they reference that.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Captain Lou or Danny Wells never guest hosted SNL.
Captain Lou should have. I mean, that was during the
Yeah.
the rock and wrestling era. I mean, he was right in that. He was friends with Cyndi Lauper, for crying out loud.
Oh, I know it. Hell, everybody in the WWF was friends with Cyndi Lauper.
I know, but those two had like a special bond. It's like those two remained close friends right up until he died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. All right, let's see if we can find some fire flowers in this desert.
Welcome! We're the three mushrooms. Kelly, Larry, and Momar.
Where are the other villagers?
Oh, Pharaoh Koopta mushroom napped them and turned them into bricks. I'll do the talking, fungus brains. I wonder what that no-good Koopa is up to now.
Whatever it is, you can bet it's something diabolical, sinister, and not very nice.
All right, let's see if we can find some fire flowers. I don't know. I thought this was an interesting episode, but at the same time, I don't think this episode should have been made. I really... And the Koopamandments, they weren't even written out. They were just pictures. It's like a cave person drew them. It's like they're foreshadowing Super Mario World or something.
Yeah, well, it was like supposed to be hieroglyphics, but I suppose there were some in-jokes in there, but, you know, it was basically some drawings of like phony hieroglyphics for the artist to kind of laugh at, and nobody watching it would find it funny.
Apparently not. I do like how they skip around. First Koopamandment. Second look at the eighth one. I did kind of enjoy that. Did you have anything you liked about this one?
Just some of the villain choices. There was a Phanto in this episode. It's the mask that chases you in Super Mario 2 when you have the key. And
oh yeah.
And there was a mummy Goomba, which was not an enemy from any of the games, but he might as well be. Just because he would fit in with the Dry Bones and the Dry Beetle and all those guys that hang out in the desert land now.
Yeah. And later on, I think it's either in Mario 3 or Mario World where Dry Bones start hanging out in castles and stuff.
Yeah.
But no, it was okay. I mean, it didn't have. I know I said before this was kind of an insulting episode, but it's like I see what they're going for. It didn't really have this isn't just a boring episode, but at the same time it's like, oh, okay, they're the red sauce C. Okay then.
Oh yeah, you know what? That just completely went over my head. Now I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Mario is Moses. Mosario. There you go. Wow, that was bad. All right, let's switch over to the Goombas in a moment.
I guess this means no cruise and no medal.
I gotta get more bricks! Round up the Koopa pack! We're going back to that village and nab the last of the mushroom people!
As you Koopmando, answered one. Jeez, there's nothing worse than a cranky Koopa.
Alright, let's stomp on some Goombas. Okay. This is supposed to be not an homage or a copy or whatever you want to call it of the Moses story of parting the Red Sea, of the the commandments and all that. Why the hell, and god damn it, Toad, stop saying dude. Nobody in this century says the word dude. If I had the time and the effort, I would go back and I would count how many times Toad said dude, dudes, dudery, whatever oh, God. No wonder no one wanted to ever use Toad in Super Mario 2. He's easily the worst character in the entire friggin' series. And
only after he got a voice. I mean, before this cartoon, he was awesome because he was the one who would pick the turnips the fastest.
Yeah.
But in Super Mario Advance now, he has that gravelly voice. He's like, okay, just what I needed. Oh, I can't even do it.
No. I mentioned earlier that I was really surprised that a lot of people weren't offended by this episode because of the whole religious thing. Other than that, I like this one. I know I was kind of turned off on it, but it's still not the best. It was okay. What about you? Any Goombas? Any bad things you want to say?
Well, I'm looking on Wikipedia here, and it says Three Stooges meet Hercules, Three Stooges go into orbit, Three Stooges go around the world in a daze. I don't remember a Three Stooges meet Moses movie ever, and I'm like, why are the Three Stooges even in this? Because you have these three mushroom characters who are clearly supposed to be the Stooges, only they're all doing curly.
Yeah. Well, no, the Moari or whatever the hell, he was Mo for a while.
Yeah, there was a boss one, but they were all going knock 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 knock, and I'm like, oh god. And
that's the one that they. Okay, see, I thought they were in a later one. I didn't realize it was already this one.
Yeah, It was this one. And these guys, they clearly tried to steer clear of being too explicitly stoogey because Joe Dorito was still alive at this point, and from my understanding is that he owned the Stooges property at that point, and he was kind of very protective of it. So they were homaging the Stooges, but also being very careful about it. So they were kind of stoogey and kind of not stoogey. Let's see, what else do I have? You know what? This would have been the right time. They should have used some stuff from Super Mario Land. Because as you had mentioned earlier, that the first stage in Super Mario Land is the desert land, the Pharaoh land.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been interesting.
This was a perfect opportunity, and the game did exist at the time. I don't know.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next episode.
Number 1776. We arrived in the 13 mushroom colonies at the urgent request of the great General George Washington, and went straight to his headquarters in the icy Valley Forge.
I cannot tell a lie. Things are terrible here.
Yeah, it's freezing cold and your stove needs more wood.
We are fighting to save our new nation that bring freedom to all mushrooms.
Freedom for all mushrooms. I like that.
And I won't stand for it. It's revolting.
It's Redcoat Koopa, leader of the Koopish army.
You might as well surrender, Washington. You don't have a chance.
Okay, folks, I've gotten straightened out. The Koopas are coming. The Koopas are coming. And Zend Out Mario. Zend Out Mario, I believe, is the whole game show thing where he gets, I don't know. I don't remember if he got hit on the head or whatever the hell, but they brought in somebody.
Wait, Zend Out Mario. That was. I'm just gonna check this real quick. Oh, it doesn't even give a. I know I just watched this. I'm thinking this is the one that had the martial arts teacher, or the ghosty martial arts teacher face that was up in the corner of the screen.
I know that there was at least two different ones that one of them thought they were on a game show and the other one thought that he was on a game show. So, let me see here. I know this is so unprofessional of us, but we have to...
See, I made no notes on this live action segment. Because it was kind of forgettable. Don't lock up on me. Chrome. Oh. I get to the page and it hangs.
Let me see here.
This is riveting.
Yes, well, I will have to edit all of this out. But, come on, Safari. Beat Chrome. Damn it. Bomb Mario, Shadow Mario, Frog. Are you kidding me? Mario Wiki, you suck.
Okay, Zend Out Mario is the episode in which Mario hit on some big bully's girlfriend, and now he's going to beat up Mario. And then this martial arts teacher comes to him in a ghostly form, and he's going to teach Mario to defend himself. And in the end of the episode, he appears and just convinces the bully to go away.
Yeah, I completely zenned out on that live action segment altogether. Don't know where I was when that aired or played on my DVD. I don't remember it at all. So the animation, the Koopas are coming. The Koopas are coming. Mario and company help General Washington. That should be Washington, I believe. I think they called him Washington. Yeah. Maybe I misheard it. I don't know.
I heard some goofy mispronunciations in a few other episodes. Like sometimes they call Koopa Cooper.
Yeah. So Mario and company help General Washington free his mushroom people from Koopas. Redcoats. The episode is obviously based on Paul Revere's Ride. Featured song, He's a Rebel, The Crystals. No clue. Absolutely. He's a Rebel, pop song, girl group, The Crystals, Billboard Hot 100. November 1962. Holy crap. Yeah, no. Alright, so the Koopas are coming. Damn good episode, I thought. I thought this was interesting. I thought it was kind of cool seeing them do the whole Boston Tea Party thing again.
Yeah.
The plot is... It's a better story than what we've got in the last two podcast episodes sometimes, but I don't know, I liked it. I enjoyed it. What about you for the plot?
I kind of zoned out on this one. I've seen other cartoons do kind of flashback episodes like this where they kind of go through the whole Valley Forge storyline, and I was just kind of like, I cannot tell a lie. This episode was kind of forgettable for me, but I did take note of the Paul Revere's Ride segment where Luigi goes, the Koopas are coming. He's riding that 1930s cartoon horse again. That horse keeps coming back, and I think that they were trying to do like 1930s style animation in this cartoon.
It was pretty good though. Yeah. I mean, the one I always think of when I saw that horse, I thought of is it Bugs Bunny Rides Again? Is it? It's the one where Bugs is Red Hot Rider.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's Bugs Bunny Rides Again. I could be wrong, but it's the one where he's Red Hot Rider and the little dude in the red head. Basically, the little redheaded stepchild is like, I'm trying to find the mass marauder. The horse in that reminds me of this.
Yeah, exactly.
The old, that's awesome. All right. Let's jump over and see if we can catch some fireflowers.
The masked marauder.
I gotta stay and defrost General Washington's army.
But I get seasick on a horse.
Are you a patriot or a coward?
A cow.
So for the fireflowers, I really enjoyed the cartoon. Even though I barely remember the live action, I thought the cartoon was cool. I always like seeing, and I know I'm kind of going against what I said, but there's a difference between seeing historical reenactments in cartoons and seeing religious reenactments in cartoons. And I always enjoy seeing what cartoons and other media will do with, Paul Revere's Ride. I mean, hell, goddamn Geico commercials are doing it today, so it's like this has to be better than that, right? And I really enjoyed it. I thought this was a great cartoon episode, and this is one of the better animated ones. Like you said, they're trying to homage that old Looney Tunes horse type of style of animation. And I also thought it was one of the better storytelling episodes, that it doesn't really, there's not there's a difference in sticking King Koopa as not Blackbeard, not Redbeard. There's a difference in sticking him into a specific character, and then sticking him here. I guess you could say Red Baron Koopa. There's a difference in sticking him in that and then taking his name, taking his character out of the characteristics. But this is just Red Coat Koopa. This is basically just Koopa in a red coat. I mean, they really don't name the British general that was against Washington at the time. You know what I mean? They don't specifically say, hey, this is General Koopa Lee or something, whatever. I know General Lee is not who. I know that, ladies and gentlemen. I get it. I was using it as an example. I know, but no, I enjoyed this one. What about you?
I don't really have any positive. I don't have any negative notes either, but I did like the animation in this episode. It was a step up from a lot of other episodes that are kind of depressing to watch. This was at least well animated, so I'll give it that. I'm not really into this sort of historical reenactment type thing. I'm sure that there are episodes of Time Squad or the Bill and Ted cartoon that probably do the same thing, or might be a little funnier, and that's what I usually go for. I like kind of the comedy slant.
Yeah. All right. So you don't have anything negative about this one at all?
No, I was just kind of blah about it. I didn't hate it, but I wasn't really raving about it either.
Yeah, there wasn't really anything that really stuck out to me that was like, there was no Toad, dude. There was no really, really bad Toad lines, and there wasn't really anything too horrible about it. So we are going to move on to the next episode.
Plumber's Log number 449. We were on a royal rescue mission. Princess Toadstool had been kidnapped by Cooper and taken to his island fortress.
Land ho, dudes! The island of Koopos is dead ahead!
So finally up today we have the Trojan Koopa and Texas Tea. Tell us about Texas Tea, Neil.
Okay, Texas Tea features Norman Fell from Three's Company. Basically what happens is an oil geyser springs up in their little potted plant thing that they have over inside of the stage. And who shows up but Mr. Roper, and he's an oil tycoon from Texas, and he's like, "You're rich, boys, and I'm gonna pay you lots of money." So what the Marios do is they start buying a lot of junk with credit, and at one point Mario shows up. He's got a diamond studded costume and everything, and then it turns out that it was just a leaky oil pipe, and Edison fixed it underneath the stage, and then the repossessor comes and he takes it all away, and then Mario Brothers are poor again, and that's the whole episode.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, out of the two of them, who is Jack?
Come and knock on our door.
I know it, right?
Yeah.
Good old Mr. Roper. I love that show. I miss that show. Oh, boy. Yes, I know it's on DVD. All right, so for the animated segment, the Trojan Koopa. This is basically like any Trojan horse story. And no, it is not a horse of a different color either. When Mario, Luigi, and Toad are unable to rescue the princess from Koopa and the Hammer Brothers, they try to fool him with a Koopa-shaped Trojan horse. The featured song is I Hear You Knocking by Dave Edmunds. No clue. Never even heard of that song. So, I like this one. I really like this one. I thought this was really cool, really interesting. This is another one of those ones where I don't mind that they've put them in a situation like this. So, any other thoughts on the plot?
Yeah, this one, it for at least the first half of it, it kind of felt like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. You know how how there's the gag of Yosemite Sam as the Dark Knight trying to get into the castle. He's like, "Open this door, this door, varmint. Open it, I say." Close it up again. So it's just a bunch of gags of the Mario Brothers trying to get into this castle, and like the Hammer Brothers just cutting them no slack. And some of the gags were actually kind of funny. And
yeah, I'm actually glad that they used the Hammer Brothers instead of Koopa Troopas this time. Like, we haven't really seen. Okay, we've seen a lot of the Mario 2 villains, like the core villains from Mario 2, but outside of the Goombas and the Koopa Troopas, we haven't really seen a lot of Mario 1 stuff, and I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Especially when they dressed the Hammer Brothers up in drag.
Oh, no.
Well, not technically drag, but no, I really enjoyed this one. I thought this was great.
Yeah. What's interesting is at the end of the episode, basically Peach rescues herself. She gets a Starman and she turns into Super Princess Peach.
I don't. The picture will be in the post, ladies and gentlemen, but that is the strangest princess design.
Yeah, she's like red, white, and blue Peach.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of like every 4th of July, you have those red, white, and blue popsicles.
Yeah, she does look like that.
Yeah,
I think that's called like the rocket or something.
Yeah, the rocket sickles. Yeah, I don't know. I love how they're like, "Hey, I thought we were supposed to be doing the rescue. You're complaining." Oh boy! All right, let's. Oh, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say it was like, Princess Peach, you could have gotten out of this at any time. Not at any time, only when it's funny.
Oh crap! All right, let's see if we can find some fire flowers.
Do you mean to tell me that you could have taken your hand out of that cuff at any time?
No, not at any time. Only when it was funny.
Find a way in there?
Look out! Here comes an unidentified flying fungus.
Alright, for fire flowers, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I really can't. Even though I had a few issues with the Ten Koopamandments, I have to say that in this almost 3 damn good episodes in a row, normally when we have a bad episode, I'll have a list a mile long of Goombas stuff. But it just some damn good episodes. And we've already mentioned that the princess, after she wishes on a star, and Pinocchio doesn't show up, the blue fairy, after she wishes on a star, she has a new look, and she's red, white, and blue. She fights for truth, justice, and princesses everywhere. Mm-hmm. Oh wait, that's Shrek the Third. The third is when the 3... Anyway. Stupid DreamWorks movies. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I thought this was really cool, and I didn't really... I find myself, when I'm enjoying an episode, I'll just sit there and watch it, and I won't write anything down. But obviously, since we had a very, very different looking Peach outfit, or Toadstool, whatever the hell her stupid name is... See, now you got me doing it too, you dummy. It's all your damn fault. Actually, it's the episode's fault, because they're like, Princess Ew.
Yeah, I caught that. I'm like, she almost said Peach.
Yeah. What did you like about this one?
It's an episode that actually has story structure. I mean, it's simple story structure, but it's structured nonetheless. I mean, it kind of reminds me of like older cartoons where you just have like a simple premise of someone trying to get into something and like an antagonist that's just not cutting them any slack at all. It's like Yogi Bear and Pied Pirates or that Bugs Bunny cartoon I talk about. And it's a premise that actually deals with an object from the game. It's Koopa in a castle and the Mario Brothers are trying to save the princess.
Yep.
So it was like, wow, this is what like a lot of the episodes should have been.
Yeah. Not every episode, but a good majority of them. Because there's only so many times you can hear, "We're sorry, Mario. Your princess is in another castle."
And then she does that to you at the end of Mario 3, and you're like, oh,
Oh, no.
take the back of my hand, princess.
Oh, boy. I really didn't write anything down negative for this one. I just have Princess P.U. But did you have anything that you didn't like about this one?
Not really.
Yeah. All right, we're going to head to a quick ad break. You're going to hear some other audio and as well as ads from Neil's show and our other shows here at GCRN, and we'll be back after this.
This is Kooparific. Those meddling Marios have packed in their pasta and shipped out.
The Marios would never just give up.
Oh, yeah? See for yourself.
This is humiliating. Tricked, trapped, and dressed up like plumbers.
I can't believe it. The Marios and Toad wouldn't just leave me like this, would they?
Let me take one last look at those lasagna-loving losers.
Like animation? Come listen to Animation Aficionados.
And if you disagree with us, you could be a guest on a future show.
Available on iTunes, the Zune Market, and animationaficionados.com.
So we are back, and we're going to be ranking these episodes as we always do. For, let's see, the 10 Koopamandments, what do you give it?
I'll give it a 3. Right in the middle.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I didn't find it to be as offensive as I thought it was going to be with dealing with that story, but yeah, I'm right there. All right, what about the Koopas Are Coming? The Koopas Are Coming.
I'll knock it down to a 2. It like I said, I don't hate the episode. It just wasn't. If I had the DVDs, this would be like an episode I'd skip. Not because I hate it, but because it just didn't really capture me.
Yeah, I understand. I'll give it a 3. I think it's a really, really good episode. It's not the best episode. It's not one of the really, really better ones, but it's no bad rap, thank God.
Oh God.
Yeah, no. What about the Trojan Koopa? What do you give that one?
I'll give it a 4, just because it's like classic cartoon comedy writing that really should have been there all along. I wish there were more episodes like this.
Yeah, I'm kind of right there with you, but I'm just going to give it a straight 5-star, man, because it was just so awesome all the way around. It was just great. All right, so you want to pimp out your sites and all that good stuff?
Okay, it's nosuperpants.com or decien.com, whatever one you choose. It's the same website. There's also animationaficionados.com, where it's me and Ben talking about cartoons and stuff, and sometimes comics, because we can't stay on topic, so you might as well just come along with us and accept it.
You might as well just change the damn name of the show to Podcast Aficionados.
Yeah, just random topics.
Random Aficionados. There you go. Thank you for joining us here on Pixels and Animation. There are several ways to get in contact with us or leave feedback for the show. Visit the website, geekcastradio.com, where you can comment on each and every one of our episode posts and blogs and articles and reviews and all that good stuff. You can join our forums, forums.geekcastradio.com. Send us email at feedback@geekcastradio.com. Leave the show's feedback in iTunes. Please do this. Follow us on Twitter. The network there is @geekcastradio. Mine is TFG and Mike. What is your Twitter?
Neil Sama.
Become a fan on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Geekcast Radio Network. You can also search out Neil's Classic Gaming and Animation Aficionados on Facebook as well. Call the voicemail line. Tell us the show you're leaving the message for and your name. 502-526-5821. We hope you enjoyed this latest episode of Pixels and Animation. We shall join us next time when we will be reviewing 4 more episodes of Super Mario Bros. Super Show, those being Quest for Pizza. Oh crap, that can't be good. The Great Gold Coin Rush. Oh no. Elvin Lives. You know, if you put a Y there, put an extra N, get rid of the I and the E, that would be Flynn Lives. Would have been much better, actually. And the Plumbers Academy. For now, I am TFG and Mike with
TV's Mr. Neil.
Tune in next week and help us find the pixels in the animation. We will catch you then.
Coming to Grand Rapids, Michigan on September 21st and 22nd is GrandCon Gaming and Comics Convention, presented by Celebration Cinemas. Join us in playing or chatting it up with fellow enthusiasts in a community that understands your passions. Get lost in the adventure of your favorite role-playing game. Admire costumes and art from vendors and attendees. Meet the creators behind your favorite mainstream and independent games and comic books. Check out unpublished games and sneak peek at things to come. You can get all this and more at GrandCon. For more information, please visit www.grand-con.com.
Do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario, take one step, and then again, let's do the Mario all together now. You got it. It's the Mario. Do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario, take one step, and then again, let's do the Mario all together now. Come on now, just like that.